A dummy of a girl who's dead. Hey guys. How y'all doing? Can I talk to y'all? I'm gonna talk to you. Jet.
Oh boy.
Did you catch the look on Kai's face before he ran away? Dude was about to puke. Guess the whole thing got the better of him.
Real?
Yeah, it's really gruesome sight. It's a really gruesome sight. I swear on my dragster that I have never seen anything like it. I mean, I don't know. I don't make a habit of running into dead bodies, but still, you know. At the end of the day, it's some type of puppet. It can't be any worse than a Halloween decoration. Where have you been trick-or-treating? Wolf Creek Center? A discovery like this would traumatize anyone. Well, almost anyone. I feel like talking to them isn't really gonna get me much. Why, he's over there. But whatever. So this is based on a real case. I barely know the girl and I feel horrible. I've had a fair share of grievances, but nothing like what she would have endured. I'd do anything to get back to my ship, even if I had to live through a never-ending storm. Jeez, oh. I guess I can't blame him. I don't want to be anywhere but here right now. Can I change my volume? Oh yeah. Yeah, let's do that. Hey, what about this girl? A captor just gave us a lot of information about this victim. To their credit, what's written on the tablet seems accurate, but I should inspect the body just in case. Damn it, it's just a doll, Damon. Stop hesitating. It's not about to be a doll for long. Sorry, that's really... The doll was slumped against the floor, her torso soaked in blood. Parts of her shirt had been ripped open, exposing bits of bloody, indiscriminable pulp. I quickly took a step back, trying to control my breathing to avoid throwing up. It's just a doll. There's no reason to be afraid of a doll, he said. What can I look at here? Is there anything back there? No? Just this stuff? It's like the knife, the murder weapon. A bloody knife laid next to the victim. It's safe to say this must be the murder weapon. Why is there a gun? And why is it covered in blood? The initial sight of the doll shocked me so much I completely overlooked this rifle. Expecting it now, I realized something. If the victim was stabbed, why is that rifle near her body? That rifle, could you step back a bit? I'm curious about something. What? No, before I could finish, Jean walked over to where I was and picked up the gun. Are you messing with the crime scene? Ignoring me, he released the magazine of the gun, with surprising ease. From the top of the magazine produced a loaded bullet.
I see.
Huh, that's interesting. The rifle hasn't even been used. Definitely a dangerous thing to have around. I'll put it down and guard it so nobody gets any smart ideas. Better than him holding it. Damn, a loaded gun. What's in this killer's head? Why bring a gun to the crime scene and not even use it? Unless the gun was purely for intimidation. It was very logical. It's not very logical, but it'll be a twisted game to play with the victim. Wait, what? But if it wasn't used, then she had it, and it only had one bullet. It's giving she was gonna shoot herself, but I'm not gonna say that because I don't know. I'm trying to look at something. I can look at her hands. Why do her hands have little blood stains on them? Like she was holding the gun. Wait, with the was that be where her hands was on the gun? Why does she have blood stains on her little fingerprints? Like she doesn't have them on her hands. She only has them on her tip of her finger. So let's look at that, please. There. Her hands were surprisingly clean, all things considered, right? There were no marks or injuries apart from her nails. It looked like there were dried blood underneath them. Why were there blood underneath her nails but not the rest of her hand? Wait, what? Underneath her fingernail. I'm a wee bit confused. Cause what? Wait, what? Underneath her fingernail. The girl had been stabbed repeatedly. I don't need the tablet for that. However, her cause of death, you'd think it was the stab to the heart or something, but the tablet claimed blood loss. Taking a closer look, the wounds, they didn't seem excessively deep. At least not deep enough to pierce her heart. If she died from blood loss, what does that say about the killer? They probably could have killed her quickly if they wanted to. Did they want her to suffer a slow death? Damn, this is messed up. That seemed to be all the evidence. Nothing else. It was catching my eye. I should go check inside the closet. I don't get why there's the blood, the knives, like the knife wounds are not deep enough to kill her. Like, I'm thinking it was... Okay, if you're holding the knife, right, and you slice yourself in your chest... Ooh. I don't know. I'm a little lost. Let's go in the closet. How do we go in the closet? Are you sure you want to leave? Yeah, I want to go in the closet. Oh, we haven't been in here before because it was locked. What are they doing here? Oh. Like the rest of the building, the inside of the closet was old and dilapidated. It was the last place I'd want to dig, but I had to gather as much evidence as possible. Otherwise, I won't be able to present a strong argument. Oh, he's a debater. He does this for like a fun. What is that? A clock? There's a clock above the door. It doesn't seem like it works. Okay. We can talk to her, we can talk to him. Looks like we can look at the bucket and back of the closet. Oh. Okay, let's look at the bucket first and then we'll look at the other thing in the back of the closet. This bucket is pretty typical thing inside the janitor's closet, but why is it randomly lying here? There's nothing inside it except, what's the smell? It smells like bleach? Bleach? Did they wash her hand off with bleach? The shelf was packed with an assortment of towels. I briskly inspected them, lifting each tower to check anything underneath. Mainly had gathered dust, but that was it. Nothing looked suspicious about them. Okay, so nothing with that. Eva, what's up with you, Miss Liar? Apparently, there might be more clues around here. I'm gonna go check this entire closet for evidence. She does not look a liar. She just looks like a librarian. Or like a librarian. No thanks. A person like her is probably more likely to cause a murder, not solve one. Alright, have fun with that. Dang. Let's talk to you.
It's for the best.
We must make every effort to examine the crime scene as thoroughly as possible. Not for the sake of entertaining the people who kidnapped us, but for the sake of the victim. After all, this was based off of real murder, was it not? That was what the tablet said, but though I'm skeptical about the validity of that statement, I can't. What about you? Oh, we can't look at that? What about you, Cassidy?
Check it out!
Hey, check out what's behind this door. Saying that she stepped away from the corner.
Right.
It's a ladder. It doesn't seem that there's anything strange about it. Why was this brought to my attention again?
Not cool.
I'm disappointed in you. Huh?
So hackneyed.
You call that thing a ladder? It's obviously a step ladder.
Seriously.
Aren't you? They practically the same thing.
Pardon me.
I have to agree with Miss Amber. Everyone knows an ace investigator must record his evidence as accurately as possible. That's certainly what the victim would want. Blah, this guy just getting my references. There's no fun around here. Anyways. I can. Okay, let's. Let me go see something really quick. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Oh, I gotta click. There we go. I can't move it. Oh my god. I think it thinks... Anyways. I had to move around with my mouse and... Oh, they're all back here. Hello? What is... Oh, the camera? Let's talk about the camera. It's another surveillance camera. Is this guy in the speaker watching us do this? Just the thought made my stomach turn. Okay, let's talk to Winona. Winona? Oh my god. That security camera is brand new. Now that she mentioned it, it does look out of place. Do you think that it would... What? You would think that it gathered dust like the other items in here, but it recently get cleaned. Did it recently get cleaned or something? My company headquarters have the same ones installed, except these cameras are even more high-tech. Typical school, spending more on security than educating their students. That's assuming this is even the academy's doing. She is really does it on that, I'm not gonna lie. And then girl... Actually, it might be. We don't know. Let's talk to you, Ingrid. Oh, nice.
Golly.
These shelves are real intriguing. Take a look. Some of the cleaning brands go far back to the 80s and 90s. Sorry, I just drank water and then an ice cube was in there, so I had to eat the ice. Anyways, you recognize them? Because I use them. Why would you do that?
How should I put it?
Oil chemicals do the job better, since there were fewer regulations about what's poisonous and all that. Just don't ask where I got them. Don't want to let the fuzz. Oh, I'm sure they don't care about her black market cleaning supplies. What about you, Desmond? I'm a Desmond stan. Like,
Gotta stay one step ahead.
I checked all the containers on this shelf. They're all full with the exception of one. A bottle of bleach. Oh, bleach, huh? And there's a bucket over in this closet. Anyways, there's a bucket in this closet that reeked of it.
Makes sense.
That's probably not a coincidence, given this thing is supposed to emulate a real crime scene. It's crazy how much effort has been put into this. Yeah, that's true. That's kind of crazy. I can't think too much about what kind of situation we're in, or I'll never be able to handle it. Oh, look at all you. You investigate the crime scene so well, it's enough to bring a tear to my eye. Jokes aside, please meet by the elevator for the class trial. You should find it somewhere around the Tree of Ignorance. Tree of Ignorance, oh my god. Don't make me wait too long, I might start getting zap happy. See you soon. Class trial? What the hell does that mean? Sounded like that's the end of our investigation. He's a mole. I was like, is that a speck on my screen? But he actually has a mole. If we're done in this closet, we should go outside and talk to the others.
Come off the grass.
Boy, what the hell is a class trial? A class trial? Yes, it's good in mind. Obviously, we're going to court. Court? He's going to put us on trial. Ooh.
Listen to me.
Maybe that's what maybe that's where we'll talk about the clues we found.
Just saying.
It makes sense that our current situation, investigation, clues, files. What else could that be for? Good point. It does seem oddly similar to court procedures. Obviously, we're missing key suspects and witnesses, but they don't seem to be relevant to this case anyway.
Wait a minute.
He mentioned that this elevator was near the tree of ignorance, right? He must be referring to that room with the tree.
Focus.
Really? Probably, yeah. I think it's the only one I can think of. I might have just hiccuped. However, I don't recall seeing an elevator anywhere.
Just follow me.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's get our butts there. She keeps treating this like a dumb game. If we're really going on trial, that's gonna be a nuisance to deal with.
Okay.
We might as well follow her one by one. Everyone left. I guess I have no choice to go as well. I mean, I don't want to get zapped, so I'm also going. Is there somebody leaving behind with me? No. Is that girl still dead? She very much is. Let's keep it going. She's the only one outside. What do you got to say? Toshiko? How do you remain so stoic at the time like this? Aren't you something I didn't get to read? I clicked too fast. No, not really. It's just like we're investigating some high stakes murder. It's just a dummy, that's it. Yeah, quiet. Oh yes, quiet. I completely concur. She's obviously faking it without even looking at her face. I can tell she's sweating bullets. I mean, she's like a little child. I mean, man. Not a gremlin like that girl was, like Grace would say. Okay. It's not one of us. Is that new? I didn't even remember seeing that little statue there. Oh, is the tree the elevator? Did we touch the little statue? Oh, the painting. When I arrived at the tree, I saw people that were already bickering. A big tree in Scarlet Academy. Overused religious symbols is tight. I really hope we get. I really hope we get let out after this. Can you confirm, liar chick? Huh? Why are you asking her? Come on, off the grass. She's clearly faking her talent.
Am I hearing you right?
And that makes her one of the bad guys? Who would want to fake their identity besides someone with the secret to hide? I bet she's the one who brought that gas bomb onto the train. And she didn't think to bring a mask to avoid passing out or whatever?
No one else is gonna say it.
If all of you need is a mask if all you need is a mask to protect you, then hey, don't look at me. I literally passed out. The helmet got plenty of holes in it. I'd suffocate otherwise. That's true.
I got something to say.
No, the liar chick's totally sus. Just look at how calm she's been acting. She somehow knew that the dead body was a dummy, then she poked it in the face. That's not normal. Well,
Deal with it.
I told you it was my intuition. Intuition, my ass.
Hold your horses.
It's not unbelievable. My gut told me we should inspect that doll. I mean, I would hope you would, because the guy who is threatening your lives, you know, is telling you to do it or you're gonna get zapped. So, I mean, I'm gonna inspect the body too. But, I mean, that's just me. Now look at us. We're on a mission to solve her murder.
Any clue?
Where's this elevator supposed to be again? That's right, it meant to be an elevator on it. Is that not the tree? Are we slow? Or maybe we just, played like fools. Y'all are fools. Because we all can see the freaking elevator. It's right there. It's right here, and we gotta touch this thing, I bet you. So I'm gonna look at this first. The more I look at it, the more confused I am. I'm gonna get a headache, better stop. Okay, well, let's touch the statue, I guess. At the base, yeah. How old? What? Oh, my controller's turned off. There were cracks all over the mask, and one of the eyes were even missing. How old must this thing be? Hello, controller. Oh my god.
What you doing?
You noticed the statue too, don't you?
Huh?
Oh yeah.
You alright?
What's up with the statue? There's definitely something whack about it. I could just, I just can't put my finger on what.
Look.
The mask is broken. There's a piece missing.
But
Is that weird? The statue is probably like super old. It makes sense. It'll be cracking and stuff.
I'm talking.
No, I'm talking is crazy. No, this definitely seems intentional. Like crappy on purpose. Even so, it's not relevant to the elevator, is it? What do you know?
What about?
Well, you know, maybe if we find the piece and place it on the statue, something will happen, like a puzzle-solving game. That sounds kind of far-fetched, but it wouldn't hurt to try. He's saying we gotta look around for the other part of the mask. Hold on to your butts, because I got the eyes of a predator.
Whatever.
This isn't a Never mind. With that, everyone started searching for the tree again. Some people inspected the tree itself, while others scoured around it. Oh my god. Okay, let me connect this controller, because it keeps disconnecting. I'm like, hello? Because it's not dead. Right. Anyways.
Oi!
Oh, everyone, I found it. We gathered around Grace to see what she was holding. Nice. That must be it. What should we do with it? Do we just stick it back in the mask?
Leave it to me.
Probably, yeah. I'll take care of it.
Soybean.
Back off, Hercules. You ain't the one who found it. Grace brought the piece over to the statue and slotted it right into the mask. And then, nothing happened.
Fail.
Oh, that was anticlimactic. Click. Actually, something did happen. Suddenly, the ground we were standing on began to shake.
Golly.
Oh, golly.
Oh shit!
Are we about to die? His voice line like that is so funny. He's obviously the realest one in these scenarios. Because I would been like, I'm not investigating no dummy. But like, I did just say I would if I were trapped in here like that.
Yo!
It was right. That actually worked? A fucking secret passageway in the tree? I never thought I'd see that. The tree of knowledge, a symbol of sentience? Yeah? Intuition and understanding. Exists here only as a barren replica. The tree of ignorance emulates the wonder of nature. Oh my god. The tree of ignorance emulates the wonder of nature but does not achieve it. And justly so, for ignorance often aspires to be seen as wisdom. Oh my god.
Game over, man.
Oh.
Game over.
Oh god, now he's spitting random philosophy. We're so fucked. Well, let's take us to the elevator.
What about...
There's stairs at the foot of the
Yep.
opening. What are we waiting for? Let's explore. Why the sudden rush? I want to get home, duh. If we get this over with, we'll get out quicker. It's simple math.
Sure.
Fair enough. So we just gotta walk in, do we? One by one, we approach the opening of the tree. I mean, that's fair. I want to go. I want to go home too. And descend into the darkness. Oh, this is the elevator. This is an elevator. I see the elevator is underneath the tree. Reckless investments, I'm telling you. With the rumble, the elevator began its descent. Uh-oh. Man, who looks like they're in a position that they won't be here anymore? Looking at one of the people in the middle, because... Or one of the people blocked in the back. Oh my god, Eloise, you're in danger. You're in danger, Eloise. Oh, we stood in silence, like 16 word strangers plummeting into the unknown. That's what we were after all. Random people thrown into this horrible place, and for what? Some twisted man's game. A fake crime scene, an investigation, a creepy statue, an elevator, and a tree. None of this was the work of your average kidnapper. This was something much bigger, and in no way it could be connected with the Eden's Garden Academy. Well, let's see. Let me sip some water. The elevator began to slow, snapping me out of my thoughts. I stood up tall, and then the movement stopped completely. The doors opened. Ooh. In front was a large circular hall supported by marble pillars. In the center of the room, 16 podiums had been arranged into a circle. Were those for us? Everyone welcome. I hope you enjoyed the elevator ride, even if it was a bit quick. As you can see, this is a trial room. Each podium has your name on it. Find your designated podium and stand there until I give further instruction.
However,
and if we don't comply, then I'll zap you, of course.
back off.
Not this zapping shit again. Just face it, Miss Madison, we're gonna have to go with his demands. Looks like there's a few smart ones in the pack, eh? Well, come along now, we don't have all day. There was no avoiding it, we had to assume all places. Ooh. Ooh. Oh my god, okay. Scanning the faces around me, everyone wore similar expressions. Discomfort, anger, worry, it didn't end. We've been kidnapped and forced to play as pawns in some insane game. No free will, no choice, no actions. All we could do is move forward. Everybody's kind of mugged out. Like, this is the game of mugs. Like, everybody's mugged out. We had to hope for an escape, a way to run from this twisted place. We had to solve this murder case. Ooh. Yes, please. Oh. You drink it? Okay, my sister just called me. She asked for milk, and we literally don't have milk in the house. I was like, oh. Anyways, we have a tablet, bloody knife, assault rifle, bucket, and victim's hands. Okay. End session. I don't even know what we're looking for. If they knew who the victim was, I mean the victim. If they knew who the killer was, then what are we doing exactly? Right? Like, I'm a little confused.
Let's begin with a brief explanation.
Oh, I don't
of
have
the
to read them
class
out loud. Let's go!
The objective here is simple. Explain how the murder took place. Using evidence you've gathered during the investigation, you will argue what you believe happened to the victim. Should you all agree on the right answer, you will be free to leave this place.
Okay, so it's like, you know, basically.
Should you all agree on the wrong answer, well, you'll find out.
Oh!
That's all there is to it. Have fun, everybody.
Oh, we all have to agree. It's not majority rules. Oh.
Somebody, get me out of here.
If this is something we must discuss, I know a good place to start.
Okay.
Get me out of here, 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 get me out of here!
Oh, she's already going through it, girl. It's like case number 1. Like, it's not even 1, it's 0. It's case number 0, and she's already lost it a little bit.
Somebody get me out of here!
Oh my. Oh. What happened? Oh.
Happened to her? Oh shit! They fried her brain!
Oh, girl.
Down. It's only a shock. She won't suffer any permanent side effects.
That's actually insane. That's actually insane.
If I wanted to see the brain dead bigger, I'd just turn on the telly.
Okay, we're back. If I wanted to... why is my controller disconnected? I don't get it.
On that note, please, carry on.
Yes, sir. Aye, aye, Captain. Holy shit, the people running this... They aren't playing around.
As you were saying, Wolfgang?
Right. The way I see it, the objective of this trap...
By the way, can I get like a seat with this thing?
You know, that's kind of fair. They always be saying it.
It's only fair.
You're seriously not going to contribute?
What am I even supposed to do?
I mean, yeah, that's kind of fair. He didn't...
Put your detective hat on, buddy. We're here to solve a mystery.
Well, he wasn't even on. Like, he was there.
Yeah. Who murdered that dummy chick, right?
That dummy chick.
Not who murdered her, how they murdered her.
Did that tablet not explain it?
Right. I mean, why would...
It listed her wounds, yes, but it didn't explain how they were inflicted.
Probably
Okay.
because it's so obvious.
But, Miss Amber, you didn't even read the tablet.
And I don't have to.
Right.
You look at that. A debate's already underway.
And we're the debater. Yay. Oh, this girl's gone. She is literally gone. These guys are clearly confused. I need to stop them before they arrived at the wrong conclusion. Oh gosh, you hear that? That's the sound of the non-stop debate approaching. Oh god, we're back. During the non-stop debates, your classmates will speak one after another without interruption. Students may say things that contradict the truth. Your job is to figure out what determines. Yeah. Oh my god. I know. We know. For your MO, you have been armed with truth bullets you gathered during your investigation. Truth bullets that are relevant to the debate will be loaded into your truth cylinder. Use your mouse to aim, right click to fire. Okay, so we're on controller. You will want to aim for highlighted. Oh, how do we turn auto off? Oh my god. A liar contradiction may be hiding within a weak spot. Carefully compare your classmates' statements. Okay, let's just hope for the best, because we don't really know the controls, so we're just gonna try anything right now. Assault rifle. We have the assault rifle.
The mystery was never about who killed Cara. She died.
Oh. Is that true?
Okay, so X is the shoot.
It's obvious what the murder weapon was.
I
missed.
get a good look at the
How do you slow it
crime
down?
scene, But the body was
Okay,
pretty
that's how you slow
bloody.
it down.
And what could have spilled that blood besides that big scary gun?
Oh.
Right. There was a gun.
How do you speed it up? I forgot.
You hear that, lawyer man? She agrees.
She agrees. He is over it.
The mystery was never about who killed Cara, but how she died.
Is that true? Objection! It's obvious what the murder weapon was.
I'm assuming it's the
did
gun
get a
part.
good look at the crime scene, but the body was pretty bloody.
And what could have spilled that blood besides that big scary gun?
Hello? I was like, oh, I'm missing. I'm right. I was like,
Cassidy,
oh.
can you stop butting in?
Who?
You barely investigated the crime scene to begin with.
He's clocking. He's clocking. He said
Oh, what? I searched that place from top to bottom.
she was in there. I don't know.
All right, then tell me.
Oh,
how's
maybe
a
she
fully
wasn't.
Loaded assault rifle used as the murder weapon.
Oh, it was fully loaded. Help! I thought it was just one. Oh,
Obviously, the shooter reloaded their gun to full capacity. Any smart shooter could tell you that. Right, Desmond?
he doesn't use guns. He's
Why are
a.
you bringing me into this?
Except, the victim suffered multiple stab wounds to the torso.
Right.
If a gun was fired, not only should the body have had bullet wounds, but there would be shell casings from the fired bullets.
Right.
These are at the crime scene.
Right. And she has no blood wounds. So I mean, bullet wounds.
If the gun didn't do that, chicken, what was the actual murder weapon?
The actual murder weapon, that's obvious. The knife, girl. The knife. The knife. What was the actual murder weapon? The knife. The freaking bucket and the ladder.
I got it. The bloody knife. It's just so blatantly obvious. It was literally right next to the victim's body.
Lasercam's razor gotta ruin everything.
Girl.
Interesting. Both the knife and the rifle were present at the crime scene, but only the knife was used.
I don't know why the assault rifle's there.
Weapon.
For real. I mean, I guess.
Nothing beats the sting of a sharpened blade.
Okay, girl. Let's not.
Why was it at the crime scene?
Maybe it came from inside the closet.
Don't see why you'd be storing
Wow,
a
yeah,
gun.
for real. In a janitor's closet. Like, could we?
Man, I don't know. What if it's not even related to the murder?
Of course it's related. It's covered in blood.
Then I think the girl had it.
No. Everyone's starting to yell.
The debate is getting out of control fast. I need to say something. I think it was... He is so tall. Hello? Are we like...
To reiterate,
the lawyer guy is so tall.
Yet they opted for the knife. Odd choice.
What is this?
I bet that gun didn't even work. These
Okay.
days, it's all about aesthetics over effectiveness.
That's like your opinion, lady.
If the gun was broken, then the killer would have no reason to bring it with them. And yet, they did.
Right.
Watch it be for the aesthetic.
Easy to assume the killer. I don't think it was, but I think the girl had it. We only have the tablet?
The rifle and the knife were next to the victim's body.
Fuck, I was that, wasn't it?
For the knife. Odd choice.
How can I speed it up?
That gun didn't even work.
Oh, it's B. Okay.
That's like your opinion,
Okay, yeah.
lady.
It's B. I swear it was the different button. I think it's the first thing, and I think we had to slow it down. What's the slow down button? This? Okay.
To reiterate, the rifle and the
Oh.
Huh? Yes, we already does that.
I was trying to agree, but
To reiterate,
I don't think I've learned that yet. So.
to the victim's body.
Yet they opted for the knife.
Oh, I could swap.
Odd choice.
Oh, I didn't even know I could swap.
Didn't even work. These days, it's all.
Ah, I'm gonna freak out. Actually,
To reiterate, both the rifle and the knife.
the victim who stabbed most notable burns to her eye and her scalp cause of blood loss. What? The most notable burns are to her eyes and her scalp, so the cause was blood loss. Oh, the bleach! Oh my god, they bleached the girl's eyes. Oh my god, wait, oh my god, I think that, oh, that's crazy. I would cry. I think anyone would cry. But it was speckled with blood. I mean, I only have the tablet.
Were next to the victim's body.
Yet they opted for the knife. Odd choice.
Right.
I bet that gun didn't even work. These days,
Oh my god, my
it's all
freaking
about aesthetics over effectiveness.
controller stopped working.
That's like your opinion, lady.
If the gun was broken, then the killer.
Yeah, there was a killer thing on the thing. The gun wasn't broken either. We just saw him.
Stop that thought right there. If we keep assuming the killer had the gun, we'll end up running in circles.
What? You think the killer was unarmed?
No, they were definitely armed. With a knife.
Right.
The reason they didn't use a gun is probably because they never had it to begin with.
The girl had it. Right. I was saying that the whole time. The girl. The girl. I don't know. Please don't let me say her. Yeah, I was like, don't make me pick her name because I don't remember it.
The dummy had the gun?
Yes, I think that was a little
It
clear.
has to be
But,
her. She must have brought it to the closet.
right.
She was probably carrying it before the murder, but dropped it when the killer attacked her.
She had a whole AR and
I
lost
guess
to this
that
guy
makes
with a
some
knife.
sense.
Complete sense.
No shade, but how does that work?
I wouldn't
Unless
be
he was
so
hiding
sure about
somewhere.
that. Aren't you overlooking something?
He's literally so tall. What the
Huh?
hell?
The victim was stabbed from the front, meaning she could have seen the killer coming, correct?
That's true.
If so, why didn't she shoot them?
That's also true. That's what I'm
A
saying.
stealth attack. I bet the killer memorized her AI movements.
Girl.
That girl must have been killed before she had the chance to defend herself.
He's so tall next to her. They put him next to the shortest people.
There's evidence of a struggle between the victim and the killer.
Okay. Attempted to fight back. The Huh? I was gonna say that. Yes.
This is it.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. I was making sure. I was like,
We found dry blood under the victim's fingernails,
right.
which implies she was clawing at her attacker.
Oh, I didn't even think of that.
It's definitive without photo proof of the killer, but I'm confident this is what happened.
Okay, we're debating and all that.
Resort to scratching when you're carrying.
Yeah, I'm confused too.
Did something get in the way of her using it?
The bleach.
Wonder if that killer stole it from her.
She was. Oh my god, they threw bleach in her eyes.
I heard him coming from the hallway.
So she couldn't see actually.
Why
But
do
she
you
wasn't
think was
wet,
in the
so I don't get
hallway?
it. Well, maybe she. I'm confused.
That's where the fight happened, right?
I think you're getting ahead of yourself. How can we be sure the fight happened there?
Maybe the fight started in the
Everybody's
hallway,
little pictures
and
are
after it
so
ended, her
cute.
body was dragged into the closet.
If that happened, shouldn't there have been streaks of blood on the floor? Or
Right.
in the hallway?
Drag marks. Can't say I saw any.
It was merely
The
a joke.
bleach.
need to take
No,
it so
the bleach
seriously.
would wash it away.
Instead of dragging the victim,
If she was dragged, the
what
bleach
if the
would
killer
wash.
carried her? I don't know why they would want to do that, but it would explain the lack of drag marks.
True.
But then, wouldn't the killer have been covered in
Blood.
Blood. Aye. It should have gotten everywhere. Those wounds were brutal. A few inches deep, I reckon.
Oh.
Carrying her would have done nothing to stop the blood flow.
Good point.
Oh.
She was
I'm
obviously
gonna
killed
say
in the closet.
silent.
That's where the blood
I'm gonna go silent.
Yes, you're right. I'm so sorry for derailing
Aw.
the conversation.
Moving on.
She's gonna freak out one day. She's gonna be a killer or she gonna be the
That's
something
right.
or a victim.
Victim had the gun, but she was overpowered?
If she wanted to, she could have just, you know.
It doesn't make much sense, does it?
No, not really. I'm very confused too. This makeup artist. There must be something we're missing. Something that explains how the victim was overpowered. The bleach. And I know I think I already figured it out. Alright. I'll talk about agree points. This is what I was trying to do. During the non-stop debate, you will have no, oh my god. But you weren't expecting that, huh? These phrases are called agree points. They are counterparts to weak spots. As the name suggests, if an agree point aligns with the evidence you've gathered, you can use your tooth bullet to prove it correct. So let me aim your reticle at it and hit the weak spot, and then shoot, and then pursue a virtue. Okay, yeah. When you do so, it's time for you to figure it out. Okay.
That slimy killer pulled a fast one and knocked the gun out of her hand.
By the sounds of it, those
Fuck
two
it.
did have a crazy tussle.
But she still carried a gun. So why didn't she shoot?
Oh, he's so
I
cute.
bet
He's so
that
cute.
girl didn't even see them coming.
Was that not it?
Appreciate the support. You're not talking any sense, mate.
What? Okay. Am I crazy for thinking that's what happened before? Oh, I'm doing bad on the first one. I'm so stupid. Okay.
Pulled a fast one and knocked the gun out of her hand.
By the sounds of it, those two did have a crazy tussle. But she still carried a gun.
So why didn't she shoot?
Right.
I bet that girl didn't even see them coming.
Right.
Maybe she thought the killer was her friend? I know I wouldn't hurt a friend.
Girl, don't foreshadow.
She tried clawing their eyes out.
Okay. Why did the victim not shoot her attacker? Everyone's got a theory, but who actually has the right answer?
That slimy killer.
Then I think it's the victim hands,
and
because
knocked the gun out of her.
I miss. I'm gonna freak out. I'm actually gonna freak out.
Risky.
Yeah, I'm about to
That
lose.
slimy
I'm so bad. Okay.
fast one and knocked the gun out of her hand.
Am I stupid?
By the sounds of it, those two did have a crazy tussle.
Okay. We're gonna look at the hands, and then we're look at the bucket as well. The bucket found lying, the interior of the bucket was reeked of bleach. There's a dried underneath the rest are clean.
But she still carried a gun. So
Why didn't she shoot?
I bet that girl didn't even see them coming.
So it's just nothing. So it's nothing. So it's just fucking nothing. So it's actually just none of the answers are fucking right. I did not mean to do that.
But she still carried a gun. So why didn't she shoot? I bet that
Girl didn't even see.
I did not mean to do that. I'm just trying to. I'm gonna freak out. I'm gonna freak out. I don't know. Is it okay that?
by the sounds of it, those two did have a crazy tussle.
But she still carried a gun.
Yeah, I'm gonna freak out.
Why didn't she shoot?
I bet that girl didn't even see them coming.
Maybe she thought the killer was her friend? I know I wouldn't hurt a friend.
She tried clawing their eyes out.
Her friend? What are we talking about? Okay. Why didn't the victim shooter attack her? Everyone got a theory. It was... Girl, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Sorry, I was just trying to see what that did.
By the sounds of it, those
What does this
two
do?
did have a crazy tussle.
But she still carried a gun.
Why is this making no noise for no reason?
Why didn't she shoot?
I bet that girl
I don't know.
didn't even see them coming.
Oh, wait. Oh my god.
I know I wouldn't hurt a friend.
I knew what I was trying to say. I knew what I was trying to say. But apparently...
That slimy killer.
Whatever.
Sounds of it, those two did have a crazy tussle.
Where's the first one?
She still carried a gun. So why didn't she shoot?
I bet
that girl
didn't even.
Like, I knew what I was trying to say. The bucket of bleach connects with the girl, her loss of sight with her eyes. So, what the heck? That's the first thing I did. I'm so upset, actually. Anyways, I was right. I knew what I was talking about. And I said that early on.
According to the tablet,
Stupid, but apparently it had to be from.
that sort of injury would
But we don't know where it's from, and there's only bleach say. Like let's be for real. For 5 seconds, let's be for real.
Inside the janitor's closet, there was a large empty bottle of bleach.
Like fuck off.
That's
like,
probably the
actually,
chemical that
like,
caused the
that's actually
burns.
insane. Like the.
With bleach? That's horrible.
And I lost so much for that, and I knew the answer the whole time.
Managed to fight back.
She sure put up a struggle. Without a gun, I guess the next best thing was her hands.
So the killer was definitely the one who blinded her.
Indeed. Knowing she had a gun, he blinded her to make her less dangerous. Then, when he pinned her against the door and stabbed her, she tried to retaliate.
Until eventually dying from her wounds.
She just had a gun, just like randomly, or.
Jeez, this is brutal. Couldn't they have toned down the violence?
Right.
The past is in the past, and we can't change that. All we can do is solve her untimely death, eh?
I mean, by the sounds of it, we've already figured it out, right?
No. Not yet.
Yes, sir.
Seriously?
But we've already discussed so much.
Oh my god, she's like shorter than the thing.
We know she was armed. We know she was blinded. We figured out how she died. How is this not a closed case?
Please understand, I'm proud of everyone's hard work so far. Because of you, we're one step closer to bringing the victim justice.
Right.
This was never about the dummy.
However, we should think of this case like an equation.
What? What do you mean?
Knowing how it works is only half the struggle. Now we need to figure out why.
As in, the motive?
The motive.
You're on the right track.
I don't trust him. Okay, I don't know if I don't know. I was thinking about this after I was streaming yesterday as well, because every character has some type of like animal on them, and something like that. Like everybody has an animal. Like that girl has ostriches. Somebody has a feather. Mark has those little eyes headphones, and he has a sheep, right? He has a sheep, and his name is Wolfgang. Have we not ever heard that phrase? Or am I crazy for thinking that, or am I like reading way too much into this? Wolf in sheep's clothing, right. But like, I don't think that has anything to do. Maybe it does. Maybe I think I'm reading into it a lot. I think I really
Speak like we have any information on the killer. The man's a stock image. He doesn't even have a name. What are we supposed to ascertain from that? That he's a non-character?
Oh, well.
Not every answer will be written down for you. Sometimes actions speak louder than...
Whoa!
Ooh.
Hold the phone!
Oh, and she's back.
Grace?
Whoa, what? Since when was Grace back to normal?
Yeah. Can we zap her again?
Soybean. Watching you guys try to solve this mystery has been like watching a dumpster catch on fire. I guess all that smoke must have clouded your vision, cause there's a big-ass elephant in this room.
I'm gonna take a sip of my water while she doing all that.
Elephant in the room?
That's giving us too much credit.
So the killer incapacitated that girl. She had a gun, it makes total sense. Problem is, you've yet to explain how he used the bleach.
That's
I
true.
sort of assumed he spilled it on the victim.
I thought he was doing it on the bucket, but she's not wet, so that
Right.
don't really make
He
sense.
just tipped the bottle over her.
Okay, can we be for real?
That bottle is where the bleach came from, sure. But I doubt the bottle itself was involved in the murder. When we found it, it was neatly ordered
I think
on the shelf
they
near
used
the back
the
of the closet.
The bucket. They just
The gun
chucked the
and
bucket at her.
were just
But
thrown on
I
the
think
floor.
if it was
So
the bucket,
this weapon was handled so differently.
if it was the bucket, then she would be
Killer
more
just poured
wet.
the contents of that bottle into something else?
Girl.
Sure, before the actual murder took place, I'd say.
Yeah, I would hope as
And
well.
what is this something else?
Bucket. 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 The bucket. The bucket. I'm gonna freak out because I know what I know what I want to say to everything.
Well, if the original bottle's been emptied, where'd the bleach go?
In the bucket.
Into another bottle?
What about a container?
It was
There
that.
were a bunch in the closet.
Oh no.
I bet the killer had a secret water gun. So when the victim came in, pow! He
Anyways.
squirted her in the eyes.
Anyways.
Hey, the ink vanishes when the battle's over.
Fire Brigade, Grace.
The bucket.
Well,
I don't know who said it.
Into another bottle?
Thank God. Thank Lord. Thank Lord. Thank Lord. Oh my gosh. Because I was about to freak out, actually.
She's correct. The killer put the chemicals in a bucket. Or, more specifically, the same bucket we found at the crime scene.
What the fuck is Timu
After
messaging
all,
me? I don't got
it reeked of
Timu.
bleach. If the killer didn't use
Serious?
it to transport bleach, what else did they use it for? Personal cleaning? I doubt it.
Yo, that makes sense.
A broken clock is right twice a day.
Girl.
Okay, cool.
She just called herself
So,
broken.
how'd the killer use that bucket to spill bleach in the victim's eyes?
It would be a fairly heavy bucket, so it's unlikely he threw it on her.
She tripped.
Shoot him before he
She
even
tripped into it.
Use your brain, mate.
Of course, my apologies.
Oh. It's a good question. How is the killer able to get a hefty bucket of chemicals into the victim's eyes? Especially without her knowing. There must have been some kind of clue missing here. I think Damon
Even
was...
if he did manage to splash her, the girl should have sustained intense facial burns.
True, but it's in her
However,
scalp.
Aside from her eyes, her face was relatively untouched.
That's true.
Well, if you check the tablet,
Yeah,
it
her
said she
scalp.
had burns to the scalp too.
burns to the scalp. How does that work?
I don't know.
Unless those chemicals
Came from above? Yeah. Above. The timer. Oh. Right? The clock?
Did the killer somehow suspend the bucket in
I
the
don't-
air?
No,
Maybe
actually
there
don't know.
was a mechanism that made it tip over when someone entered the room.
And yeah, the clock.
Where's this bucket supposed to be again?
Above. Which...
that was the only thing, the clock.
Could mean anything.
Was the killer hiding above the door frame?
There's
Girl.
There's nothing for them to sit or hold on to.
The subladder.
Not to mention, they couldn't have stabbed her from up there.
The subladder.
And if there's no place for the killer to sit,
The subladder.
then there's no place for the bucket to sit.
The subladder.
You take into account the size
Let me
difference.
stop.
The space above the entrance might not be able to support a person, but it could still support something as small as a bucket.
And that thing supporting the bucket?
The subladder? What is it? The killer wanted two things: for the bucket to be above the victim and for it to spill on her when she entered the room. In other words, he needed to balance the bucket, but on what? I would think it was the timer thing. What did the killer balance the bucket on? The door? The door or the subladder? The door. Right? The door?
I got it.
Okay. Okay.
I don't know how.
Actual sheer panic.
But I've got it. The killer just balanced the bucket on the door.
As she walked in and...
Like in those water bucket pranks people film?
Yeah.
Exactly. When the victim came into the room,
I
she pushed
didn't
open the
get her
door and
face
caused the
though.
bucket to fall on
Her eyes, which...
This would make it so she couldn't shoot back or even get a chance to see her assailant.
Yeah.
When
That's
the
so
bucket hit
brutal.
the ground, it probably rolled away. That'd explain why we found it a couple feet from the victim.
That is a possibility, yes.
Possibility.
It sounds like the best conclusion.
There's just one problem. How was the killer able to reach that
The
high?
stepladder.
Unless they were abnormally tall, it'd be difficult to place something on top of that door.
Well, let's use that as our next point of discussion.
How
did
did
the
the
killer
killer
set
set
up
up the
this
trap? To balance the bucket on the door, the killer needed to reach pretty high. Was there anything on the crime scene that they could have used as a boost? If I can answer that, it'll add further credibility to my theory. The stepladder that's right behind the door. Thanks, Cassidy. Yes.
This is it. There was a stepladder hiding behind the closet door. The killer probably used that. After climbing it, they could position the bucket right on top of the door.
Right. Like I was saying, but
Figures.
he's over it.
My precious stepladder? You think the bad guy used my super duper obvious stepladder?
Match point. Occam's razor.
Yes, it appears our killer didn't care much for subtlety.
Right, that's what I'm
No
saying.
matter how obvious it seems, it's the only answer that makes sense.
It was the only knickknack of its kind, too. If there's something else that killer could have used, it's escaping me.
I see. It makes sense with what we've got so far. But
Oh my god.
I'm not
Oh.
done yet. I still have one last question for you apes.
Apes.
Please just leave us alone. Oh, I'm so tired.
He's so real for that.
Hey,
Just girl, shut
don't
up.
be like that. Grace may be loud, but her questions have really helped our discussion.
How?
Anyway, what was the killer
they?
doing when that bucket
Did
poured
they?
onto the girl's head?
What was
He
the killer
obviously
doing?
didn't just stand there and observe.
He hid. I have to agree that they must have been hiding somewhere, waiting for her to arrive. Somewhere nearby, I assume. Oh god, I don't know. Where was the killer hiding? Outside the janitor's closet, behind the door, in the back of the janitor's closet. In the back? Because he had to be inside to stab her from the front, basically, right?
I got it.
Yeah, okay.
I've got it. The killer was hiding in the back of the closet. If he was pressed up against the furthest shelf and facing the entrance, there'd be a diagonal path between him and his victim. I say diagonal because that's the only way you can make a direct charge forward.
Oh.
Also, when the victim entered the room,
Well, I was half
she
right.
would've
I
been
didn't think he was
standing with her back to
diagonal.
the hallway, right outside the killer's range.
And he stabbed her from the
That's where
front.
the stab wounds were only made to the
Right,
chest.
right. Okay, I got it. And she was on the door, so yeah.
Creating the crime scene we found. Great job, guys. We're actually doing this.
That was the last mystery, right?
She's kind of not like I don't hate her.
Together now.
Even if it's all fake, I feel really bad for this victim.
Aw,
It's an
she's
ugly
not gonna
sight,
be able to handle
but
this,
she's no
baby.
victim.
Oh,
Huh?
why? Wait, what?
Well, technically she is, but
Let me get my water.
let's be real.
Oh my god.
The girl was carrying a gun.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Probably provoked the killer, and they killed her in self-defense. It's a clear-cut case of the hunter becoming the hunted, no?
That's no excuse.
Like, why does she have a whole AK, bro? Can we be for real?
There's no justifying murder.
Well, duh.
Killing a
But
woman is the worst thing a man could do.
You're emanating a sizable amount of emotional tension. Are you okay?
yeah,
There's
wait.
no excuse. There
Oh.
never was an excuse.
Oh,
28 stab wounds. No girl, no person should ever suffer Cara.
that's true. 28 is crazy work. I'm not gonna lie.
Cara?
Who is Cara?
It was the victim's name.
Well, like that's what I meant. But
Anyone read
like,
the tablet.
wait. He's so like. Wait, how do I? Koskiven. Alzheimer's teacher's aide. Okay. I mean, he's right. I mean, no one should deserve to die like that. Hello? My controller just disconnected again. Jesus Christ. Why I keep doing this? I don't understand. But yeah, he is right. I mean, that is also like insanely crazy to do. Like, if they were doing it in self-defense, it gives off like stab her 3 times, you know? If you're really trying to be defensive, like, I don't know why you're stabbing them 28. I mean, that's just kind of psychopathic. But yeah. Oh, okay, let's. His name is Akira. Okay, for me, it sounded like he knew the person. Like, weirdly, right? Like, it just sounded like he had a connection with that girl. But I mean, I think he's just trying to. He's also a lawyer, so let me not.
I agree with you, dude. But
Yeah.
you don't have to shout out your point.
Poor Desmond. Desmond. I love Desmond. He's such a little cutie. I
Boy,
can't.
What's all this about? We figured out the case. Stop trying to drag it on.
No. We're not finished here.
Huh?
He's a lawyer. That's what this is a lawyer thing.
There's no murder without a proper motive. We need to discuss why Cara died.
I am not going this far for a fictional murder case. We aren't looking for a
She's trying to go home.
We're looking for answers, which we have.
Do you turn in a half-finished exam, Winona? An essay without its conclusion?
He's getting.
This isn't about
little
efficiency.
aggressive.
This is about being right. Or do you, a supposed entrepreneur, not value integrity?
Oop.
What the hell?
No, for real. Wait. Hello?
Let's just talk about the motive. There's no harm in doing that, right?
Well, what was the motive? Was the killer fighting for their life? Or were they going out of their way to murder?
A little bit of both.
The gun
Probably,
freaked
right?
him out.
If I was in the killer's shoes, I'd definitely be nervous. Thing is, while acting out of self-defense is possible, since
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, why is it like set up? They set up and they stabbed her 30 something 29 times or whatever.
Something done on impulse?
What if they were frightened? A spooky thing might have set them off big time.
That's wrong.
Oh,
There's no way this was done in self-defense.
what
No
is
matter
wrong?
what excuse the killer uses, it doesn't change the fact they have blood on their hands.
Jesus Christ.
Yo, bud, you seem a little pressed.
No, bro.
Silence!
Oh,
I won't allow this!
yes, sir. Anyways, wow, things are getting emotional. Yeah. Well, you've only been using logical arguments to further the trial so far. Now you might be able to change the. Oh my God, might be time to change your approach. Jesus Christ, I can't click. Are you fucking kidding? I'm actually over this controller. Like, actually, genuinely. I might like have to. Like, I don't want to use my freaking like PC stuff all the time because it makes a lot of noise when I click, and I don't want that to be. Like, hello? Can you connect? Like, I don't get why it's disconnecting anyway. It's fucking Bluetooth. It's always Bluetooth, bro. Introducing the pathos mechanic. Oh my God. During non-stop debates, the emotionally charged commentary of your classmates will appear as purple text. These comments are called pathos. You can absorb these pathos statements by hovering over them with your vertical and pressing E or LT. The pathos, okay. So that's LT, that's what I was pressing. Successfully, okay. Okay. It's just telling us about the pink stuff, the pink words, like the first game. Like the other game. Not the first game. Oh my God, I'm sorry, I keep relating it with Take It Off, but it's like...
To kill Cara so easily and without restraint. There is no way to justify this.
Take a chill pill, man.
You expect me to stay calm?
Yes.
This was the sadistic killing of one of humanity's brightest.
We shouldn't make a lot of assumptions about the killer's morals.
Right.
This could have been self-defense.
Could have?
You don't even know the damn killer. Just the crime scene they left behind.
This killer, dead or alive, deserves to be brought to justice!
Oh my.
But how can we do that? There's no reason to trust you if you have no proof. So says the ultimate
There's no
lie.
reason. True. Was this murder justified or was it truly unforgivable? I feel like I have obligations to find the truth.
To kill Cara so easily and with...
There is no way to justify this. Take it chill, man. You expect me to stay calm? This was the sadistic killing of one of humanity's brightest.
Sadistic killing.
About the killer's morals. This could have been self-defense.
You don't even know the damn killer. Just the crime scene they left.
Is that...
What's wrong with that?
I was agreeing. Oh, bro, I can't. It's over for me. I actually can't.
And without restraint. There's no way to justify this.
Take a chill pill, man.
Man, I don't know.
You expect me to stay calm? This was the sadistic killing of one of humanity's brightest.
We shouldn't make a lot of assumptions about the killer's morals. This could have been self-defense.
Cause I don't get it. Cause if it was in self-defense, it would be the fucking assault rifle. But it apparently isn't the crime scene. The crime scene they left behind. The assault rifle was left behind.
There's no reason to trust you.
No reason to trust you.
Proof. So says the ultimate liar.
I'm confused. I don't know.
Easily and without restraint.
There is no way to justify this.
Take a chill
pill, man. You expect me to stay calm?
This was the sadistic killing of one of humanity's brightest.
Oh,
we shouldn't make a lot of assumptions about the killer's morals. This could have been self-defense.
I could agree with that, or I can agree with his sadistic killing thing because of the.
They left behind.
So, I could try it, but I feel like we're supposed to. There's no reason to trust.
No proof. So says the ultimate.
I feel like we're supposed to do something with Eva's thing. Because I just don't feel like we're on his side. Like, I mean, I feel like we're more on Eva's side than we are on Wolfgang's side, like, as a character.
To kill Cara so easily and without restraint. There is no way to justify this.
But I will
Take a chill pill, man.
put this here, I guess.
This was the killing of one of you.
Okay. It was. Whew. Whew. Whew.
The violence in this murder was excessive and intentional. The killer stabbed the victim 28 times.
Okay, yeah.
Even when the victim started clawing at their neck, the killer persisted.
Jesus,
He
that's
wanted
a
to
really
inflict as much damage as possible. That's clearly sadistic.
crazy thing to think about.
I understand
Like, imagining it in your
but
head.
Shouldn't we consider the killer's point of view?
Huh?
The victim was carrying a gun at the time of the murder. It's possible they were also trying to kill someone.
I think they're both trying to kill each
When the
other.
mind is clouded by fear,
The body, yeah.
body makes rash decisions.
That's true. But I don't know.
Right. The killer was
I'm not trying to take a side, but
excessive with the stabbing.
yeah.
But they could have been overwhelmed with emotion. In fact, the trap doesn't even work unless someone from the outside opens the door. The killer might have actually been protecting themselves.
I disagree.
Okay.
Huh?
The reason the trap couldn't have been used for self-defense, something that proves the killer didn't feel afraid. Am I supposed to know? What proves that the victim was an immediate threat to the killer? They needed to set up the bucket trap. Items needed to set up the bucket trap.
I got it.
Okay, I said that earlier too. I was like, but they needed to set it up, right?
They needed a lot of time to set up the trap. They had to fill the bucket with bleach.
So they just weren't being chased.
Climb up the ladder. That's not even mentioning the time it would take to figure out this plan. Most people don't come up with ideas like this on the spot.
Making the plan is sadistic enough, but actually executing it, you need to be a real psychopath.
If the victim was actively hunting them, the killer couldn't possibly have had the time to formulate this trap and then set it up.
Right.
Especially if they were scared. No, they clearly had ample time to do this. The victim might not even have been hunting them. The killer could have lured them to the closet by making noise, and then killed her brutally. This was a brutal, savage crime. Wolfgang might be right to be so passionate.
I think
suppose
this
I can't
lawyer,
dispute
him.
that.
He's the ultimate lawyer. I mean,
Does this mean we're done here?
he comes from the space of justice.
Hey! We're disembodied voice! We figured out your stupid case! Now let us leave!
Now I'm sleeping. As I've been struggling.
Oh, you're finally done. In all honesty, I stopped paying attention a long time ago.
What? We only went through this case because of you.
Silly me, I have a short attention span.
The guy.
So, just for my own benefit, why don't you summarize the information?
Ooh, we're doing a closing argument.
It'll be good practice.
It is. This is all practice, baby.
Fine. I'll do as you ask. I'll present the truth.
We'll present the truth together. Let's dig into it.
Okay, I like that energy actually. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Oh Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord. Okay, we get it. Where did the killer hide? I can't. Solve another 3 panels, so... Oh, it's these two, okay. Solve another panel, unlock 4. I can't click anything though. Oh, it's that, okay. Going up the cell. What did the killer pour into the bucket? Opening the door in the janitor's closet, going out the cell. How did the killer reach the door frame? There we go. And then where they hide? In the janitor's closet. And then... Oh. What was the victim carrying? The assault rifle. Girl was loaded. girl had that thing on. Like, she said, not me, but I guess it was her. She opened the door. I need the rest. There we go. The killer poured into the buckets of bleach. And then this. What did the victim do when they were stabbed? They scratched at him.
This is how it happened.
Okay, yeah, we got it. I was a little confused on the controls. I was like, how do I move around? But is he gonna talk for us?
The victim was Cara, the ultimate teacher's aide.
Oh, she looks so cutesy. Why she got a whole Glock?
Right before her death, she was wandering around the academy carrying a large assault rifle.
For whatever reason. I don't know what's happening.
That was probably when our unnamed killer, who was armed with a knife, spotted her.
And decided he'd put her to eternal rest.
It's crazy.
He slid inside that little janitor's closet, where he began hatching a deadly scheme.
Aye, they needed a way to surprise the victim, who was better armed. The killer grabbed a bottle of bleach from the closet and poured its contents into a bucket.
That's because they wanted to blind Cara by splashing the bleach in her eyes.
Diana sounds
Sneaky little bastard.
Oh, the music.
But to do that, they would need to set a trap and catch the victim by surprise. The killer moved a stepladder behind the closet door and climbed up it to reach the doorframe. There, they carefully placed the bucket.
Go.
That way, when the victim opened the door, the bucket would empty its contents all over her.
After completing this setup, the killer retreated to the far end of the janitor's closet and waited for the victim's arrival.
Oh.
The killer could have made noise to attract the victim's attention. Either way, the victim tried to open the door.
And, the bleach splashed all over her. Her scalp, face, and eyes were severely burned.
Jesus Christ. Oh my god, actually, I'm an empath. That hurts my soul.
The killer leapt from his hiding place and
Oh
began
my god.
viciously attacking Cara. In his fit of rage and cruelty, he stabbed her from the front 28 times.
Jesus fucking Christ.
While being stabbed, the victim tried to fight back by clawing at the killer. This left the dried blood under her fingernails.
Damn, she was caught.
However, it didn't deter the killer, and the victim eventually died.
She was scratching him hard, too.
At present, we don't have enough information to reveal the killer's
If it
true
was causing
identity,
blood.
but their actions haven't been forgotten.
Oh, she put up a fight.
That is the truth behind this case.
Damn. Damn, that is brutal. Like, that's actually so brutal.
Are you satisfied?
A measly 3 acts. Poor Horace would be beside himself.
Who the hell is...
We don't know.
No one cares! We've done your end of the bargain. Now let us out already!
That is what I promised, isn't it? Alright, I'll let you leave this room. But before I do, may I be frank with you all for a second? This entire time I've been hiding behind a speaker, afraid to show my face.
Ooh, he's
my heart tells me you'll react cruelly to it. However, my head, it raises a compelling argument. Who cares what others think? Shouldn't I get to have a little fun once in a while?
No, we don't care. Actually.
Let's do away with these
Is that him?
boundaries already. It's time we meet face to face.
Face to face.
What was that all about?
Everybody, look over there.
Look over there. Where? Oh, okay, CGI. Okay.
Toss away those
It's a man in a
peasants.
mask.
The walls have finally
He
crumbled.
looks like an X-Naut from the paper Mario game. With the X on his hand. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Serve it?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Will you
Anyways.
set it ablaze?
But he
Well,
does.
peasants, have you made your choice?
Yo, what the fuck is going on?
Are you the speaker guy?
No, because that's such a valid reaction. Yo, what the fuck is going
No, no. You don't address your superiors like that. Within the halls
Whoever
of this
you are.
academy, you'll refer to me by one name, and one name only. His Highness, the great and powerful Tozu, host of the Killing Game.
Anyways. Killing Game. Ooh, and we're back. And we're back. And we're back. And we're back. Hey.
Well done.
Or you can call me Tozu for short.
Hey.
Hey, what do you mean Killing Game?
The show must go on.
Do you really think the story would end once you reach the climax of the case? Quite the contrary. This is only the beginning. Of
Why
what?
the long phase?
Isn't it obvious? You, my dear subordinates,
Blood is rushing.
are going to kill each other. Why does it say Damon is still talking when it's not him talking? I don't think that's supposed to be there, but it's okay. That's like not.
Come on.
That's not funny.
But then...
Oh, wait, it says Damon's talking the entire time. I think it's a glitch. It's okay. We know their names. Diana. But you said that we could go home if we solved the mystery.
Mm-hmm.
I gave you peasants an incentive. It's not my fault you took it the wrong way. What are you talking about? You lied to us?
Rubbish.
Lied? Oh no, absolutely not. I'm a fair man, a man sworn on the truth, and I recall correctly. If I recall correctly. Should you all agree on the right answer, you'll be set free to leave this place. No one cares. We've done your bargain. That's what I promised, isn't it? You can leave this room. I specifically said you can leave this room, not go home. You sneaky son of a bitch.
Not okay.
That's your bullshit, man. There you go, losing control of your voice. That's how you know you've lost the argument. Ooh, clock. Okay, I'm not listening. Logic is a cowardly thing like that. It'll jump ship the moment it's confronted with a challenge. Ooh. He didn't lie, did he? He said he never lies. So when he said this was Garden Eden's Academy, bullshit. What am I doing here? Believing someone like him. There's no other way around it. He's lying.
Dude.
Hey, why did you tell us that about your dumb game sooner? And watch you peasants run away? I can't hold a game without any contestants.
Please don't.
Please don't do this.
I just want to go home.
I just want to be with my family.
There's no need to worry.
There's no need to cry, Mrs. Tolliner. Huh? We're all civilized here. No one's gonna kill simply just because they've been ordered to. What's this? The peasant has a rebuttal? A match between unprepared, unfit players. You could hardly call that a match. In the same way, the game you proposed is a killing game between students who don't have the heart to kill.
Nonsense.
Do you seriously think we'll abandon morals so quickly?
Hey!
Yeah, that's totally right. We're like super boring people. We don't have what it takes to do something like this.
Indeed.
My heart is terribly soft, softer than the most delicate piece of mochi. When I fly in my room, when I see a fly in my room, I catch the door. What? I catch the poor deer in a jar and return her to nature. My mochi heart would melt otherwise.
I see.
I see. That's your argument, isn't it?
How interesting.
So, what had you so convinced? What do you mean? What makes you think that people in this room lack the heart to kill? Do you even know anything about them besides their name and their ultimate talents?
Pathetic.
If you do, then tell me. Regardless, killing, where do they stand? Are they okay with murder if it's for the greater good? Are they okay with murder if it's okay with the greater good? Are they okay with what? Are they okay with murder if it guarantees their survival? Is where they currently stand on the issue the same place where they're willing to stand? Go on, you've had a couple hours to get to know everyone. That's plenty of time to learn their life stories, right? Oh, wait, why is he clocking this? Who is this man? Tozu, I don't even know you. We just want to go home. We're just trying to make it make sense. Should I take that as a no? Goodness, what a surprise. Not. You wouldn't be here all dressed up in that fancy suit if you were so naive. Damn, get up, Wolfgang. He is clocking you. You need to respond and get off the floor, like right now. Oh, and one more thing. The trial you just did, that was your preparation for the killing game.
Get out.
How? All you did was make us play detective.
Plot twist.
And for good reason. If one of you is killed, the remaining students will participate in the true class trial. Your objective here is simple. Uncover the culprit if you can. Using evidence you've gathered during the investigation, you will argue who you believe committed the murder. The result will be decided by popular vote, and if you choose the right person, they alone will be executed, and the killing game will continue. However, if you choose the wrong person, the guilty party will be set free, and the rest of you will be executed instead. Those are the rules of the game. Everyone understand? All of us will be executed? That is not fair.
Isn't this lovely?
Really? I think it's I think it's one of our most beautiful roles. Everything has an incentive to participate in the game, innocent or otherwise.
What's happening?
That's insane. You're treating us like pigs to a slaughter.
Such disrespect.
Nonsense. All you have the chance. I'm gonna start over. Nonsense. All of you have the chance to survive this game. Do you think that the common butcher is so merciful? By the way, if no guilty party ever escapes, the killing game will end, and when there's only 2 students left, you may want to remember that, or maybe you don't care. It depends on what kind of person you are. Out of the 16 people here, only 2 will be allowed to survive. 2 people? That's barely better than if anyone gets away with murder.
Done.
I know. That's what makes it so funny. Most of you will die no matter what, and yet, with every passing trial, you'll all cling to life more desperately.
The show must go
and
on.
That exact mindset is what caused more murder. Oh my god. is what causes more murders to happen. Aren't the rules simply brilliant? A perfect test of the limits of human passion. Oh, his name's back.
I have an appetite.
I can't wait to see you all in action. Oh. The madman's loud to inducing laughter was suddenly cut off by a well-timed strike from behind. Who was it? Grace?
A million times, you mangy fucking mutt! I want nothing to do with this stupid game!
Oh my gosh, she's gonna die. Oh, she better get Juko and Ashima. Oh, but we knew how that turned out. let's. Oh, Grace, that was a little weird. Wait a minute.
Ow! 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 Stop it!
He beating the shit out of him.
Clear, you won't listen to reason. I'll just make sure you have no arms to kill with.
Get her, Grace. Get him, Grace.
Listen to when I talk. I'm not the one doing the killing. It's you lot who are.
Grace jumped her fist directly into his stomach. She followed it with another blow and another, and when it looked like she wasn't gonna be satisfied until he was dead, I saw it. From out of nowhere, a tiny red dot appeared on Grace's face. Oh, sister, you better get squid gamed. Somebody push out of the way.
Hey!
Hey, stop already. There's a... Oh, he knew. Desmond knew. But before I could do anything... Oh... The sound of the gun echoed in our ears. Wait... What? Grace released the man from her grip. Speechless, she moved to her hand to her cheek, which she had nickeled by a stray bullet. We all looked in the direction the shot came from. The shooter stood silently by the pillar, a trail of smoke rising from the mouth of her rifle. Her mask. The design was a panther instead of a goat, but it was clear she was working with him. You shot at her? This is getting out of hand. Now there are two of them? Everyone slowly backed away from Tozu, suddenly fearful for their lives. What a shocking and unnecessarily display of violence.
You think?
I was talking about the golfer woman. Well, now that you've become acquainted with our enforcer, Mara, if any of you kids try to jeopardize the killing game, such as attacking me, she'll be there too to put an end to your shenanigans. Even though she misses her shot, that was just a warning. I assure you, it'll be unwise to further test her sharpshooting ability.
In any case,
regardless, I finally have an answer for your previous question. Huh? You asked me if I knew anything about my friends besides their names and talents. Truthfully, I don't, but I'll continue to trust them as if I do, because they're ultimates. Huh? They are charged with the betterment of society. They've proven themselves to be above simple acts and self-interest.
We will not succumb.
Whatever. We will not succumb. Oh my, like Omari. Omari mentioned. I never finished the game. Whoops. Even if you trap us, fire guns at us, and force us to endure farcical courtroom procedures. He's right. Grace was trying to compose herself. She still clearly shocked by her run-in with death. No matter how weird these guys are, they're talented. Do you really think an ultimate would fall for this bullshit? That's right. My friends and I have too much to live for and too much to achieve. We won't throw all of that away for a killing game.
Don't get it mixed up.
We're all going to escape if we have to. One by one, the students raised their voices in solidarity with Wolfgang. All of them were so confident in what they're saying, so willing to blindly put their faith into each other, and for some reason it made me sick.
My.
Never underestimate the strength of human connection. I am quite familiar with this idea. What kind of captain would I be if I couldn't handle a small crew of 15? With this horrible feeling of contempt? Why do I feel this way when everyone seems to be so hopeful? The voice inside of me was answered by another. You've got it all wrong. The students turned attention to... let me drink my water. Let me do... Okay, anyways. The students turned their attention toward Ava, surprised by her words. Huh? Do you actually believe no one here is going to try to kill? You're really naive. I don't know how you people... Oh, dang. I don't know how you made it to as a lawyer. Well, instead of resorting to random ad homonymic attack, ammonium attacks. Why don't you explain your reasoning? It's obvious. Compared to normal people, ultimates are prone to killing, but not less. Living with constant praise from the public has ruined our sense of self. If you need examples, just look around the room.
What a joke.
Excuse me?
Look.
In the outside world, ultimates will do anything to further their goals. The same is probably true here. Once you realize your dreams can only be achieved if you escape, you'll resort to murder.
Can't you see?
If you continue to convince all the people in this room to trust each other, they'll only be more vulnerable. Unless that was your plan all along. Is it possible that you want everyone vulnerable to make everyone vulnerable? Oh my god. So that it will be easier for you to kill them? That's
enough.
That's enough. Suddenly Ingrid stopped in front of Wolfgang predictably. Wolfie's done nothing wrong. He's given us... Huh? He's given all of us a vote of confidence. Yeah, it's definitely something... It's something we
Please.
all needed. So stop trying to turn us against each other, please. The horrible feeling grew stronger as the other students I can't. It grew stronger and stronger, and I knew I had to say something. He was right. Huh?
No.
Damon, not you too. Look, I get it. You want to make the situation less scary for everyone, but Ava's made a good point. All of us have a clear motivation to leave this place, even at the cost of our lives. Whether it's to see our families again, or for the sakes of our talents.
Don't say that!
No, I would never kill anybody. Dana, you yourself admitted you had too much to achieve. Don't you see how that's playing into the masked man's hands? This whole we're all ultimates thing is pretty insane anyway. After meeting all of you, it's clear none of you have the same goals.
Hold on.
What are you insinuating? Don't we all carry the same obligation to improve the world we live in? This question angered me more than anything that I've ever said before. I could no longer suppress my true feelings. Look, the title barely means shit nowadays anyway. Most ultimates are just dullards who obsessing over some pointless hobby. Their talents don't contribute anything of worth. The only thing they're capable of is leeching up public attention for their own goals. Ouch.
You've got to be kidding me.
Running a business that feeds millions is pointless?
No.
Some of you are an exception, obviously. But come on, there's no way the rest of you can improve the world we live in with your niche fictions.
That was very...
Don't you mean the rest of us? You're an ultimate too. Yeah, what the hell does that make... What the hell makes you so special? I can feel their words warming their way into my soul. What makes you so special? I can actually achieve many things with my talent. I can argue prowessly, consider ethics and morality. Yeah. Better yet, I was I was the one who got you guys through that trial. Really? Is that really what happened? I remember all of us helping out. Yo, I see what's going on. You think you're better than us just because you can say words nobody understands. But that kind of that kind of stuff is relative. I was like, I read that so different in my head. Like, tell me, what dragster is, do you know? Watch your step. Lest you trip and fall the unparalleled heights of your vanity.
Not good enough.
I'm disappointed in you. How are you so concerned about making yourself look good when we're all in the middle of a death game? Wait, I wasn't trying to. It's no use. They turned against me, hurling. Yeah. Whatever.
Isn't this lovely?
Ew, do I sense anger, hatred, and an unquenchable sense of bloodthirst? Well, save it for later. I'm the only person who can spill blood in this courtroom. The elevator will take you back to the killing game arena. We've cleaned up the crime scene and prepared a dorm for each of you.
Get lost.
Thanks. Now, can you get lost?
Good evening.
Okay. He returned to his podium with the masked woman trailing closely behind. The bizarre mechanism that brought him into the room lowered the two of them into the ground and out of sight.
Hey.
Crickets. So we're not gonna kill anyone, right, guys? No matter what happens, we're all gonna make it out of here, okay? Oof. You know, they always say that before they die. Just look at Squid Game. Just look at Sayaka. Just look at Cheerio. Just look at Cheerio. Just look at them all dead. Anyways, if it was only when the madman had left that the reality truly began to set in. Oof. This scene is kind of crazy to just see. And some people are like glaring at people. Like Winnowa and everybody's like kind of like, oh, look at Mark. Oh, that's so cute. That's so cute and so sad. Oh my god, if I lose Mark and Jet, I'm actually gonna freak out. Like, actually, genuinely. Grace is crying, or like she's rubbing her face from a bullet wound. Everybody looks like they're looking at Ava, or most people look like they're glaring at Ava or myself. I don't know. Or like they're avoiding eye contact. Kai looks like he's about to cry. Kai looks like he is crying. Damn. This is so sad. I'm trapped in a killing game with people who all despise me. How did this happen? I wanted to help. I wanted to make sure we didn't trust each other too easily. And now I'm being treated like the bad guy. Will these people practice what they preach? Will they really refuse to kill? I can't trust anyone here. For the better or for the worse. It's me versus them. So, cue the beginning of the end. The despair. Oh, the beginning of. Oh, fuck. I see the fucking word despair. Oh my god. We're back. The beginning of the unfathomable nightmare and unrelenting despair. The beginning of the killing game. Oh my god. Val's woven. Oh. Oh, that's a cute picture. Val's woven by stitches and needles. That's a good picture of all of them. Wait, I wanted to see that picture more. To be continued. Ooh. Man. I just know I did terrible. I just know I did bad in that. Jesus. I wonder what grade I got on this one, because I think I got like a B. No, I think I failed. Oh, is this? Oh? Oh? Okay, have we been here? We haven't seen these places. Oh, it's the intro! Damon Mayatsu. Ava. Desmond. We have Eloise. She looks so confident there. Toshiko. Winnoa. Ulysses. We have Mark. Diana. Wolfgang. Oh, this is so cool. This looks so good. Kai. Jet. Ingrid. Grace. And Jean. And Cassidy. Yeah, of course. Tozu. And the other girl, Mara. Wow. Honestly, I'm gonna this looks so good for like a fan. Well, I guess it's not a fan because they're actually a different company, but like, you know what I mean? Like a different type of game that looks so good and was like teased like a couple years ago, I think. It like comes out like yesterday and is so good looking. Like this looks so good. Like I'm like really excited to play. Like I'm so excited. I haven't been like. Oh. I was the last person. Oh, I was the last one to take the elevator back up. That Tozu man mentioned something. Oh, we're on chapter 1 now. About the dorm rooms. The only area fit of that description was this hallway. Are the other students already in their rooms? Oh.
Stop sneezing so damn loud!
So it's true what Tozu said. There's a door prepared for each one of us. I wonder where mine is. Oh, it's the freaking plane in the background. Anyways, so Wolfgang's is across from Ingrid's, and then Winova is across from Mark. Kai is across from Grace. Eloise is across from Jean. Desmond is across from Toshiko. Ava and Ulysses, Jet and Diana. And then Cassidy and me, I'm assuming. Yeah. Of course I'm the last one. Okay, well, I think I also... Should I cut it here? I think I'm gonna cut it here. That was a... Can we look at the, what they look like and all? Or is that like, I want to see like the descriptions of each person. We don't have that yet, I'm assuming. Okay, well, we're on chapter 1, so that was nice. That was a nice prologue. That was a good prologue. We didn't lose anybody, which is good. I mean, we could just start this up, right? But like, I'll just do this. There we go. But I'm gonna end it now. I can't wait to play chapter 1. I'm excited for this game. Like I said already, like 30 different times. Like I actually don't like. I've been on like a Danganronpa like want for a while. Like I've been rewatching videos like of Danganronpa